Let me tell you an old story that happened a long time ago. But first, think about what's the funniest way you accidentally put yourself in the hospital? Comment, please. It was midsummer when Nina Morales moved into her first apartment in Denver, a cozy one-bedroom with what she proudly called a real balcony. Naturally, she decided this meant she was ready to grow her own herbs. Despite having exactly zero gardening experience, she bought a bunch of seed packets and tiny pots, fully convinced she was about to become a Pinterest-worthy plant mom. Only one survived, the basil. While her cilantro wilted and her cherry tomatoes never sprouted, her basil plant flourished under her chaotic care, daily overwatering, constant repositioning, and the occasional pep talk. After weeks of this enthusiastic neglect, a single perfect sprig grew, and that was all Nina needed. That Saturday morning, she woke up with one goal: make a caprese sandwich using her own homegrown basil. Still in pajamas, coffee mug in hand, she stepped onto the balcony, smiling like a suburban homesteader. The basil leaf she wanted was perched right on the edge of the planter, which itself was balanced a little too close to the railing. Nina reached out, left hand still clutching her mug, while her right arm stretched toward the glorious leaf. Just a little closer. Inside, her roommate Tasha was making pancakes when she heard it. She would later describe it not as a scream, but a mix between a yelp, a gasp, and a cartoonish whimper, followed by a definitive thud. The thing about fifth-floor balconies? Great for sunsets. Terrible when you lose your balance and fall over the railing, especially onto the striped awning of the busy coffee shop downstairs. Nina didn't even remember hitting the fabric. Her last thought midair was, I didn't even get the damn basil. She woke up in the hospital with Tasha sitting beside her, doing a poor job of hiding how hilarious she found all of this. You're awake. How do you feel? Like I fell off a balcony chasing herbs, Nina groaned. The damage? Broken arm, fractured rib, sprained ankle, 15 stitches from tearing through the cafe's awning. But the doctor says you're incredibly lucky, Tasha added. The awning broke your fall. Literally. Nina closed her eyes. Please tell me no one saw. Tasha bit her lip. Well, the coffee shop was packed, and I may have told a few people you were risking your life for your basil baby. I actually hate you right now. Wait, I brought you something. She pulled out a Ziploc bag from her purse and held up. Yep, the basil sprig. Slightly crumpled, but still green. The barista found it next to you. He thought it was a weird kind of shuriken. Nina started laughing, then immediately regretted it. Ow, I'll stop, my ribs. I hate how funny this is. Oh, and you're trending, by the way. What? Tasha turned her phone around. Someone had filmed the entire incident. The caption, Basil boss yeets off balcony. Our plant parent fails. But the real punchline came at the hospital. Every nurse, every doctor, without fail, managed to hold in their laughter for about 30 seconds before asking, so, was the basil worth it? Her attending physician, a woman with decades of experience, checked her chart on day 3 and said with a straight face, in 30 years of ER work, you're my first basil-related injury that didn't involve pest or ingestion. When Nina was finally discharged, the nurses handed her a parting gift, a plush basil plant, complete with a tiny Band-Aid sticker on one leaf. 6 weeks later, her arm still in a cast, now covered in basil-themed doodles thanks to Tasha, Nina planted a new seedling. This time, the planter was zip-tied, velcroed, and double-secured inside the balcony rail. She still waters it in her pajamas, but now she leans way less.